did. Okay, I'm here with the one, the only, the notorious and glorious Breedlove NYC. Yay. We just saw him perform here at the Ace of Clubs on the Lower East Side, and we wanted to just ask him a few questions after his wonderful performance. You're badass.
Thank you.
Well, the first thing we're all wondering is, how did you get into this? Where did Breedlove come from?
Well, I got the name from my friend Lady Starlight, who gave it to me back in 2004.
Okay.
When we were go-go dancing together, and I
Like
needed
this?
an alter ego. Yeah. And so she came up with the name, and people have been calling me that ever since.
Sweet.
And then in terms of the look, I just
Yeah,
like,
this is get this. This is
I'm kind of
it's beautiful.
inspired by like rock stars of the past who have hit bottom in their lives. So I like to, you know, my dream is to rise to the top, appearing like I've fallen to the bottom.
Got it. That's great. And how do you write your songs?
Usually I'll get a chorus stuck in my head. It'll just kind of come from nowhere and
From Jesus.
yeah. I think it there's definitely a higher power involved in it, just because it's like it definitely will come from nowhere, and I'll be walking down the street like okay by me, just kind of I'm doing okay by me.
I like that. Okay, bye.
Yeah, and then like it'll kind of spin around in my head for a while, and they're, you know, I'll get one every couple of days, and they'll usually die off pretty quickly, but the ones that stick around, then I sit down and fill in the rest of the story, you know, kind of based on the clues that the chorus gives me.
Good. I love that. And I notice a lot of your songs are based on like self-love and self-devotion.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, it's definitely, you know, I'm trying to make loneliness, the perception of loneliness more heroic than pathetic.
I like it. I feel, especially in New York, you do. It's almost like I feel like you do date yourself.
Oh yeah,
You do take yourself out.
It's a very lonely city, and yeah, definitely "Date with Myself" is a song that I just lived a bunch of times, and then finally decided to articulate, you know, in the form of a song.
Yeah, it kind of brings dignity to like being single.
Yeah. Well, I think it is. I don't think there's anything wrong with being single. I mean, I think it's, you know, actually pretty cool, and
I agree.
there's so many people that, you know, just go from relationship to relationship, and, you know, have actually never known themselves. I think about those, like the couple on Jersey Shore, like that girl.
Sammy and Ronnie, I
Sammy
know.
and Ronnie
They have
are like,
problems. I know. They're
man,
co.
so codependent.
Totally
but,
co.
you know, I think a lot of people live like that, and there's also a lot of single people, and I just want, you know, those people to know that not only is it okay, but it's actually cool to get to know yourself really well.
Yeah.
And then you can, you know, learn how to market yourself and like share yourself with other people.
Yeah, be authentic.
Yeah.
I like that. And so, what's your ultimate dream, like in terms of your music and your career?
I just want to tour forever.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm just saying to anyone who will listen to me sing.
I will listen to you sing. There's a lot of people who will.
Smell that? Oh,
I know.
there's a fragrant perfume.
That was a fragrant
nice
teenager who just performed and went down the street to have to get a pick-me-up.
A secret incense from another world.
Look, can you get that, Carrie? Can you get that close? That's what happens after you go down and get a break.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. And then here, I wrote these down so I wouldn't forget. Oh, okay. And then let's see. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Breed. What's the most embarrassing experience you've ever had on tour?
On tour, embarrassing experiences. Well, considering that my friends, Semi-Precious Weapons, and I mean, that's the only touring that I've done is with them, so.
That's a good tour.
And we like to kind of fabricate embarrassing scenarios for ourselves.
Cool. Make one up
because
right
that's
now.
sort of our sense of humor.
Make one up right now.
Oh my god.
So I was like unloading my tour van and...
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's see. What's something that really actually did happen that was... Oh shit. I'm trying to think. What was embarrassing? Hold on. I'll think of something. That's a really nice little birdhouse up there.
This is really charming. Oh my god.
Unexpected.
There is a birdhouse up there.
Gosh. Oh, I know. This is a good one. So it was my first show ever performing my music
Ever?
live. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was at the Roxy.
In LA?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I've been there.
Opening for Semi-Precious Weapons.
Cool.
And they also had me introduce them before they went on. And I called them, and they're my best friends, the Semi-Precious Weapons.
There's no article?
There's no the. It's just Semi-Precious Weapons. And I didn't know the name of my own best friend's band. And I announced it in front of Quentin Tarantino and Kesha and a bunch of other people.
Shit.
Yeah, it was pretty...
Shit, man. It's okay, you know?
It was a low point. But luckily I have no shame, and I actually... embarrassment is not an emotion that I feel.
Love.
So, if you didn't notice...
You look great. I would die to have your style. You're like Elton John, but better.
Well,
I think.
I'm like Elton John's like creepy, mentally retarded cousin.
You're like his like son who sings better, like with love.
And I write my own lyrics.
Your lyrics are good.
Sorry, Elton, I love you.
I don't. Does he not write his own lyrics? Am I out of
Goodbye,
it?
Yellow Brick Road.
Shit.
Maybe he did sometimes, but mostly writes the melodies.
Okay, well that's not bad. That's like, it's common, but that's okay. Oh, and okay, so wrapping up, what's one final message that you would like to share with your fans and everybody watching out there?
There's enough assholes. Be nice to people and love everyone, and try to find that peaceful, loving place in your heart, and try to operate from that place as much as possible, because, like I said, I mean, like, we have an overwhelming supply of shitheads. So go ahead and be that nice person, because you can never lose being nice. Except for me. I've lost, but it's okay.
I disagree. I strongly disagree. He
We'll
wins.
see how the story ends.
I disagree. He is vastly talented, a fabulous show, a great time to watch, and he's got a beautiful voice. And something else I want you to share is that you, in the womb, you got your voice in the womb, that his mother is
my mom's a cabaret singer, and my dad's a singer-songwriter, actor.
So I thought that's a very special, kind of awesome fact about you, and it shows. It shows. His showmanship is awesome. Please check him out. Breedlove NYC. Next show is
every Monday at midnight at St. Jerome's. BreedloveNYC.com.
Be there. It's a good time. I promise. I would not lie. Thank you so much, Breed. It was such a joy to see you again, and
great to see you.
It was great to see you too. Yeah. I'm gonna come Monday night one day, and I'm gonna
boogie.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Breed. This was a pleasure. You're the best. I appreciate it. We're not too cold.
No, it's